Over, it looks like we got a bunch of inmates that escaped. Oh no. Yo, what up guys? So this is Captain J, and today we're going to be playing Prison Architect. So we're going to be building our own prison. We're going to start from scratch. These are the settings that I have selected so far. So this is going to be a large sandbox area. We're going to have the fog of war enabled, which means that you're not going to be able to see inside of the prison unless you have a security guard close by. We're going to generate forests, so there will be a bunch of trees. And we're going to do failure conditions, gangs, events, weather, temperature, staff needs, and escape plans. So it's going to be pretty hard. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit play. And here is our plot. So let's take a look. So this is where they're going to be bringing our deliveries and where the inmates will be dropped off. And then this is where the garbage will be, where it'll be picked up from. So I usually start very small. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a just like a small little entrance. And I'm going to speed it up so that the workers can work pretty fast. So off of this entrance, I'm going to build the holding cell, which is where they'll bring the prisoners in after they arrive. The guards will take them from the delivery area and will take them to the holding cell. Alright, so this requires an entrance. So we're going to go to walls and doors. And we're going to build a staff door because you only want staff to be able to get through here. And now you'll see they'll go in and finish building it. There we go. Alright. So let's go ahead and build our holding area. So I generally will make it about 11 by 11 meters. So you can just drop it like that. And they'll go ahead and start building it. And we're gonna put a cell, a large jail door in here, and this will be, this will be our holding area. So you want to designate it, so you can just basically go to rooms, holding cell, and go ahead and select it. There's a couple of things missing. Before we do anything else, we're also gonna need power and water. So I'm going to go ahead and build those two. I'm basically going to build like a big room and just put them side by side. And I am going to make it be detached because I don't want there to be a possibility of the inmates coming in and breaking into this and sabotaging it. Alright, so in here, let's go to utilities. We'll drop off our power station and then our water pump station. And then we will also need a water boiler since I did enable like the needs. A water boiler is one of those things. So the first thing we got to do is we need to power our water pump. So I'm just going to run some electrical wires to it. And the same thing for our boilers. You'll see they'll run the power. There we go. It looks like we're almost maxed out already on the electricity. So what we need to do is we need to put a capacitor in. This will basically make it hold more electricity and give you more power. So let's see. Let's build one more. Alright. Once that's built, you can see that this area right here, you can see that it's got the little flashing thunderbolt symbols. That means that it doesn't have any electricity. So you can just click and drag from here, and we're just gonna bring it in, and that should automatically wire these lights. These are the lights for the prison. You'll see as they're working. There we go. We got lights. Alright, so we need a toilet and some benches for the prisoners to sit while they're waiting for a cell. So let's go ahead and get that put in. So let's just do regular, just a bunch of benches over here. There we go. And then I'm just gonna stick a toilet over here in the corner. Just gonna stick 2 of them. So what we'll need to do now is basically run the water pipes. So there's large pipes and small pipes. I usually just do like a large one off of the water pump, and then from the large one I put small ones in like this. And then as you can see, this also needs some water, so you can just hook up the large pipes to it, and that should take care of that. Alright, so let's see what else we need. Alright, so it says that there's no canteens available. So basically what we'll need to do is we'll need to build a place for the inmates to eat. So we'll need to build like the cafeteria and the kitchen where the food will be cooked. So let's go ahead and build the walls for that. And I'm just gonna build it right here next door. So let's see. So this will be the eating area, and then right off of it I'm gonna make the this will be the cooking area. Let me see how they're gonna. We might have to remove some walls over here depending on how they do it. But yep, looks like we need some doors. So let's go ahead and just put regular doors in here. So we'll see how they build it out from here. Yeah, okay, so we can just put a divider wall in here. And you know what we're gonna need? A hallway in here. We'll need a small hallway, and we can knock out this wall. Yep, demolish walls. We'll go ahead and knock out that wall. Alright, so let's go ahead and, so the first thing we can do is build the kitchen, and then basically we'll build the kitchen over here, and whatever's left over will turn into the actual canteen or the cafeteria. So let's go ahead and let's see, we'll go to rooms, and we will designate the kitchen area as this little area right here. And you can see we need a cooker, a fridge, and a sink. So let's go ahead and get those things. So here's the cooker, the fridge, which will be over here, and then we need a sink, which I'm gonna put right here next to that. And now what I'll do is I'll just build a wall right here, and in between that wall I will build the door, and then we'll wire up the electricity and the and the water. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go to utilities. So for the electricity, we already have a power line right here, so you can just literally just run it over here. And then for the water, it looks like the sink needs some water, which we have a pipe right here, so you can just run one from there, and that will take care of that. So alright, so now we need to basically label this area as the canteen. So we'll go to rooms and canteen, and then we'll make this whole area. So alright, we're gonna need a serving table, which is where the food will be placed, and then we'll need a table and a bench for the inmates to sit and eat. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to put the serving table. We'll put it. Yeah, let's just put it right here with a garbage bin. Actually, I'm not sure which way. There we go. Alright, and then we'll put one over here too. Alright, and we're gonna need the tables and benches. So I will basically do a table here. Yeah, you know what, that doesn't make any sense because it's blocking the way. So I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I'll just put it like that. And then we'll get rid of this. That should be good enough. Alright, so we're gonna need some security guards. So I usually hire 2 to begin with. Oh, blocked. Just drop them off right here. And you can see where they already picked up the inmates and put them into the cells. And one thing to watch out for is to make sure that you're not taking in too many prisoners. So like you see right now, there's 17 available, and I don't want to hold that many. So just make sure that you put a stop on the intake. So instead of all available, just fill to capacity. And fill to capacity basically looks at how many cells you have available and will only intake inmates when you have a cell available for them. These guys are just gonna have to hang out in the holding cell until we can get some cells made. Alright, one thing we need is a cook so they can cook the food. I usually hire 2 of them. Alright, so let's see. See them cooking, and then let's go ahead and get our warden and build an office for him. I usually build an office off of this little hallway, so let's go ahead and there's some pre-made offices like the quick builds, so I'm just gonna use one of those. I'm just gonna put it right here. I'm gonna build a couple of offices, so we're gonna need it. Alright, and as you can see, we're getting like a bunch of just like leftover stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a little room that will be used for storage. And actually, what's cool about this is that you don't even need to build one. You can just set, let's see, the storage. You can just set it right here, and it'll use up some of this area for storage. Alright, we're gonna need some janitors, so let's see what we need to do to research. Maintenance, cleaning. Yeah, so we'll basically need to unlock a foreman, and then the foreman will give us the cleaning because it's looking rough. And while we're doing that, another thing we're gonna need is showers for them to shower, and a yard for them to hang out at. So let's see, For the yard, I might just, you know what? Let's build. Let me see. I gotta plan this out. I might just build a shower. Huh. Yeah, I might just extend this hall and just build the showers over here on this side. That's what I'll do. And if you look, there's already a quick build for showers, so I might just go with that, so that I don't have to basically build it. So, shower. Yep, we'll just build it like this. And then we'll extend this out. Alright, these guys are moving pretty quick. There we go. Alright, so while they're doing that, we're going to have to run water for all of these shower heads. So we can go ahead and take care of that. So I'm going to have to run a large pipe. And then basically from there, you can run the smaller pipes. Now you have to be careful, because if you run a large pipe where the inmate has access, they might build a tunnel and escape through there. So that's something you have to be aware of. And these are already like they already have like the plumbing, so all you gotta do is just connect it, which is pretty awesome. Alright, one thing it needs is electricity. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this over. It looks like we got a bunch of inmates that escaped. Oh no. 13. Oh man. How did they get away? It looks like this door was left unattended. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do? Just because of that, we're gonna go ahead and replace that with a jail door. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish running our cabling. Alright, so one thing, yeah, I think we should go ahead and start building the cells, the jail cells. So I'm just gonna use the quick build. So they have like basic cells that you can build. So I'm just gonna start with those. I'm gonna lay them out in like a hallway right here up against this office. So I'm just gonna do maybe 15 to start off with. 5, and then like a small hallway. Whoa, wait a minute, what happened here? Uh-oh. We have a PR disaster brewing. Yep, okay. Gotta lock the place up. We had too many escapes. Alright. Alright. So it looks like we're in the negative, so we can go ahead and accept this basic detention center grant, and that'll give us some money. And then once we complete it, so to start off with, they give us $20,000, and then when we complete it, it'll give us 10,000, which we're almost there. We just need. We already have a holding cell. We already have a shower. We have a kitchen, a canteen, 2 guards, and 2 cooks. So all we need is a yard to complete it. Alright, so then the only other thing we have to do is actually turn this center area into basically like the inside. So you can just click and drag right here like that, and that will make it so that it's like an indoor place. And then we're gonna need some oh, it looks like it got rid of the walls. Alright, we'll just rerun them. Alright, we're gonna need a door right here. I'll just put a jail door. So we built 10. That means that we should be able to take in the intake. They're gonna fill it to 10. So we already have 3. So we should be getting 7 more at the next time. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to run some water and electricity. So let's go ahead and run the electricity first. Just run it through here, and then our water, we'll run the water pipe up to here, and then we'll do some smaller pipes like so. Alright, that should do it. Alright, so we're gonna have to build a yard for the inmates. So the yard, I'm thinking about building it. I was thinking about just like building a really small one here, but it doesn't make sense to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably build one over here. Yep, and then once we add more cells, we can just keep going this way with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and build a yard right here. So for the yard, you want it to be, you want to use like a good wall. So I usually use the perimeter wall. Alright, and then we're going to build a large jail door in here. Alright, so they're going to build that. Then we're gonna have to basically designate this area as a yard. So let's go ahead and click here. We'll do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and and that completed our grant. So we got an additional 10,000. So we'll go ahead and put some grass over here so that it looks nice. And then what we can do is basically like give the inmates some stuff out here. So like a bench. We can also do like phones for them to talk. So let's see. We'll do like a couple of phone booths, some weight benches so they can exercise. And then what else can we do? Yeah, we can do. Maybe we can do a TV. Nah, no, we're not gonna do a TV. Forget that. All right. Okay, let's see if we got that foreman. Yep. So he's gonna take this office, and that should give us the cleaning. So we're gonna go ahead and research that so that we can get our place cleaned, because it's pretty bad. All right. So one thing I usually add is a staff room, because your staff tends to get tired pretty quick. So let's go ahead and build that. And actually, that's something that we can build off of. I'm wondering if we can do something with this area. You know what? We'll leave that area like that for now. Yeah, you know what? There we go. We just got our 7 inmates. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? It was supposed to be 7. Oh, it looks like they already took one. Alright. So, while that's happening, let's go ahead and let's see what else we can do over here to get some more money. Build 2 offices, hire a warden. Alright, so let's see. Yep, so this is a pretty good stopping point. It looks like we're running out of space here, so let me just grow this space out a little bit more for storage. Give them like some more tiles. Here. And you can help these guys out. We can open the door for them. Looks like these guys are bored. I wonder if there's something else we can give them that they can use other than the bleachers. Give them bleachers right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm probably gonna try to build, yeah, let's go ahead and build a place for our staff to relax. Just thinking of how to connect this, so I'll probably just build it right here, right next to the showers. And there's actually a staff room. I'm just gonna use this, and then I'll do the same thing. I'll just grab this and connect it right here. One thing that is often overlooked on these staff rooms is a place for like a food table, because usually what happens is if you put a food table, they'll bring food from the kitchen into the staff room and it'll feed your staff, and if you don't do that, your staff will get pretty angry because they're hungry. And then you also need a toilet for them to use. So let's go ahead and put a serving table. See, this serving table is way too big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this room bigger. I'll probably just extend it out this way. So let's go ahead and let's see how much bigger. Yeah, like this right here. It looks like we need some electricity over here, so let's go ahead and run that too. Where's our nearest electric supply? There we go. Let's go ahead and match the flooring. And then let's add our serving table for them to get their food. That's a silly... This drink machine, let's go ahead and just move it somewhere else. So let's just put it over here. No, well, let's move it over here. And then for the toilet, I don't know where I should put it. Oh, okay, you know what else we need to do? In the rooms, we need to expand the staff room. So designate all of this as a staff room. There we go. Alright, that's good. See how they just brought food for them? So yeah, we need a toilet. And I don't want to put it next to the food. So maybe I can just build like a little... Maybe we can build like a little area over here, maybe? With a toilet. Actually, hold on, wait. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's just build a door right here and put the toilet in. We need to do the flooring also. Objects, toilet. And we need to basically expand that out. So staff room. Let them know that that's theirs. What? Oh, this won't work. I think it's because of this door, maybe. It's gonna be pretty weird if they have if they got a toilet with no door. Let's go ahead and dismantle it and see what happens. Huh. No, still says that I'm gonna have to put the toilet in the middle of the room. Well, not the middle, but you know. Yeah, like, I'll just... Oh, man, this is gonna look so weird. Right next to the food, too. I'll just put it on there. Oh, well. And then I'm gonna get rid of this area right here. We will demolish these walls. We'll put up a concrete wall right here. And we need water for the toilet. Alright. So you just run a small pipe. But we can take a look at the needs. Oh, we need a psychologist before we can see the needs. Huh, okay. Alright. Hey, did we ever unlock that? Yep, we got the cleaning unlocked. So let's go ahead and hire some janitors so they can clean. Because our prison looks pretty dirty. This one's injured over here. I don't even know what happened to him. Let's go ahead and hire one more guard. Alright, so this is a good stopping point. We have the holding cell, we have 2 offices, we have 10 cells, we have a yard, a shower, staff room, a kitchen, cafeteria, and then we have this area here for our utilities. So let's go ahead and cut it off right here, then we'll pick it back up in our next video. Alright, thanks for watching. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Thanks, bye.